Hello, we're here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. Alright, masculine. Let's get one for the masculine oracle card, please. Masculine showing up as a warrior, strong, resilient, able to persevere challenges, wounds, battles, right? Mutual energy, high priestess of earth, staying grounded, trying to remain grounded, rooted, stable in what they can endure. And we have masculine and feminine kind of matching energies. We have growth, maybe spending some time alone, sitting in a sacred space. But for feminine, we have strength. I'm getting durability, stability, dependability, sturdiness, deeply rooted, grounded, word withstanding, wise, and strong. Okay, let's see what that's about. Let's talk about it. Masculine, why the warrior today? Alright, masculine, let's talk about it. How you feeling today? How we feeling? Taking command over emotional loyalty, things towards the past, wanting to take action towards something from the past, on his nostalgic memories, wanting to control them, wanting to act upon them. Wanting to make a move towards this connection, towards making a choice in love, deep hidden emotions. That's too many. That's about 4 or 5 of them. Let's see. Let's try that one more time. Alright, masculine, what else? And emotions. A lack of maturity to take action. It's a lack of hope, a lack of optimism. It could be maturing in actions that he's taking, hiding the fact that he has matured. With the moon here, yeah, hold him back. It's like he's not trying to deliver the message though. Let's see what else. One more for masculine. Having a tower moment and wanting to come out of hermit mode, turn things around, but there's some type of struggle he's trying to fight with, or conflict he's trying to overcome. see something that says emotional happiness. Let me see. It's like he's trying to gain some type of stability within that. Okay, so let's break it down. King of Wands, taking action, Six of Cups, past energy. It's like trying to take control, trying to take ownership or leadership over the past. Move forward towards the connection, making a choice in love, but hiding the fact of his actions are maturing, his growth, because it's no longer in the page energy. So you have the hidden aspect of the moon, secrets not being revealed, because the page of wands could be good news, it could be hope, optimism, more free flowing, ready to begin an adventure. But with it being in reverse, it could be a lack of hope and optimism. So that may be what he's hiding. He may be wanting to take action or take a step towards it, but hiding the fact that he doesn't have too much hope. And he's with the Tower moment. It's like the sudden epiphany of I need to come out of hermit mode. I need to come out of being withdrawn and being so internalized and introspection, and I need to shift things around, but maybe struggling to do so, because again that goes back to the lack of hope, the lack of optimism, right? But he sees things as his emotional fulfillment. He's feeling that. He's feeling the Ten of Cups, the emotional completion. But then there's this surrendering thoughts, ideas, turning your back, putting an end to certain things, closing out a cycle, actually taking action, getting that mental clarity, planning behind the scenes for a fresh start, new beginning. But there's a transformation still he's needing to go through, walking away from things, people, places, and things that no longer serve, and actually being on his own and gaining stability, missing the opportunity, holding back, protecting his energy, waiting, trying to heal, following his intuition. Okay, so this may be him trying to control his emotions. Okay, all right. He's trying to fight through that type of conflict. I feel like the conflict is coming from him, one, not having much hope, two, trying to overcome those emotions of lack and what was that? Wait. Let me go back. Trying to fight through a transformation. It was Seven of Swords, doing things behind the scenes, waiting, holding back, missing an opportunity. Yeah, it's like I can, but I can't, and I want to, but I'm not going to. It's still missing opportunities. It's still overcoming challenges. It's still going through those transformations, those changes within himself in order to, get going, take any action. He's wanting to, energetically, at least. Okay, let's talk about it feminine. What's the strength? Yep, being independent, stable, secure on your own. So it goes back to this High Priestess of Earth, knowing how to gain your stability, following your intuition towards gaining your stability. What's independent from a relationship? Gaining your independence, being stable, being on your own with an emotional connection. You're manifesting what? What are you manifesting? To bring in what you want. You're being strong, you're being confident, you're being vibrant, and you're attracting what you want in. You're bringing it in on your own. Okay, there's some fear surrounding it. Mastering your stability on your own. But what else? What else, feminine? Yeah, you're sitting there looking at things from a different perspective, becoming enlightened. A lack of emotional offering. You're working on growth and expansion. You're not making any moves. You're not offering up emotions. You're doing the work on yourself to grow and expand in order for you to have, the abundance, the happiness that you desire. You're following your intuition to remain balanced. So you can build as well. You're making a head over heart decision here. You're remaining strong. Okay. Deception, devil. Move behind the scene. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. See, it's like you're strategizing. You're in the strategic mode because the Queen of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. 3 tens. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Long-term success and stability, emotional fulfillment, and 10 of Swords, surrender, completion, putting an end to some things. Taking action towards balancing things out in a more patient, free-flowing manner. Collecting information so you can, again, work on yourself. The Seven of Swords, devil, and the strength. I mean, I feel like you're planning behind the scenes, controlling the situation, holding yourself back. Strength and strength card here. I think you're showing up in a positive light, not opening up emotionally, because in a way it makes more sense not to, if you're trying to gain your own independence, if you're trying to work on your independence away from a relationship. You're good on your own without a relationship, and what you're working on is your manifestations, bringing in what you want, what you desire, and it goes back to you making moves behind the scenes to make something more strong and stable, more secure for yourself or within your own life, because the devil has some type of negative control that you're trying to avoid. It's like you're holding yourself back. It goes to resistance. It goes to, like, no, I'm not gonna accept whatever this is. So it's like it's a strong hold back. It's controlling yourself, controlling your strength, controlling your ability to resist. It's like you're being tempted. You're observing the lack of love being shown to you. You're reflecting on it, making moves behind the scenes to have that willpower, have that strength, that courage, that ability to tame the beast. Okay, all right. Let's talk about the High Priestess of Earth. Yeah, going through the death and rebirth process, going through a healing, transforming, maybe even trying to ground yourself to put an end to this pause, to this rest period, and feeling left out in the cold, having that lack mentality, wanting to get things sparked back up, having a new creation. Yep, but you're being patient. You guys are tempering yourself. You're not trying to rush. Yeah, you're trying to temper the newly forming emotions within. Yep. Carrying a heavy load and you're trying to offset it, trying to balance it out. Trying to create some type of balance. Again, that goes back to that grounding energy, knowing what you need to ground. Yep, balance out. So you can give life or give birth to something, to the situation, to the connection for yourselves. Give, even grow and expand. It goes at the bottom of the deck. A new beginning in love. It could go to also self-care, self-love, because again we have holding back, missing the opportunity, but moving on to calmer waters. Rapidly moving towards your own success, stability, mastering stability, High Priestess of Earth, right? King of Pentacles. There is still some anxiety, mental confusion that needs to be overcome by using your intuition. Use your intuition. Don't be afraid of what your intuition is saying to you. Most of us, we'll get this information from our intuition and it'll tell us that something isn't right or something's bad or negative or don't do something, and then we'll do it anyway. And that isn't coming from the intuition, that's coming from the ego, which goes back to the fears, the anxiety, the mental conflict. That goes back to the ego showing up, telling us like, hey, listen to me, not your intuition. It'll get you what you want. Your ego wants you to have what you want. Your intuition guides you through things in a safe manner, from a higher perspective, and it gives you the ability to avoid certain aspects that you don't want to experience. Your ego tells you to go ahead and do it anyway. Your intuition tells you that something is bad. Ego does protect, and the ego does, give us what we want, but a lot of times we gotta know the difference between the ego and the intuition, because not all intuitive hits get us what we want, but it's for our greater good. So listen to that a little bit more than you listen to your ego. All right, let's clarify a few things here. Clarify the King of Wands for me. And it's for your own good at this point. Yep. King of Wands. Making a head over heart decision to, again, be independent, be stable, be secure on your own. And it's like he's trying to protect his independence within the actions that he's taking for whatever reason. What's the Six of Cups? Weighing options on how to deliver the good news, thinking about the past, weighing options on how to begin this new journey, weighing options, trying to be hopeful and optimistic as well. Let's see the Chariot. Okay. Trying to move forward, trying to come up with a strategy on how to overcome the challenges, the obstacles, the fights. It's he's wanting to move forward. He's trying to overcome those challenges. He's wanting to be fair. He's wanting to be balanced and come into union and lay that foundation, making a choice in love and release the past. It's maybe whatever happened in the past, he's juggling with the idea of taking action away from it. However, he's trying to maintain his independence and stability. Because you still have the Six of Cups in reverse, which is not wanting to go back to the past, not wanting to revisit it, not, trying to create some type of balance and stability. The Moon, hidden emotions. What's hidden is he's wanting a new beginning in love, an offering of emotion, self-love, self-care. Yeah. Offering a new beginning of love, fulfillment, wish granted, celebration. Could be self-indulgence, but again, could be from a selfish place and waiting. Yeah, he's waiting to offer that up. What's the Page of Wands in reverse? Yeah, maturing in action, not hopeful, and he's trying to balance that out. Balance out the transformation. I felt like things were shifting for him. What's the Tower moment? Him stepping into his power after being in introspection, gaining some type of insight and wisdom. What was the Hermit in reverse then? Putting an end to it, coming out of it. Surrendering. Ooh, putting an end to the ego. Yes. Okay, so see, he's trying to overcome his ego, turning things around for long-term stability. What else? Yep, turning things around. He wants this long-term success, stability, firm and solid future, to be a success. That is the turn of events. What's the Five of Wands? Conflict, relationship, it's blocked. Yeah, blocked by heartbreak. He's needing to move on to more happier times, but there's confusion on how to get things moving. He needs to actually bring the tower down with the truth. And he's stuck in his head. It's like he can't really figure out how to make things grow, how to nurture it. And it's weighing him down. I think a lot of that is him just trying to overcome that. Not wanting to tell the truth, not wanting to deliver the truth, but it's an energy of him wanting to do that, wanting to overcome those obstacles there. But I don't know why. It could be several reasons, though. I'm not going to say I don't know why. It could be, just confusion, lack of confidence. But none of these really came in the reverse. It's still, because the cards don't suggest these things, and I can draw a couple of different instances as to what would make him not that way. Because the Page of Wands in reverse is a lack of hope or optimism, but then internally we have the hope and optimism. So there's some type of balance needed there. So I'm not quite sure why he's struggling with delivering the truth. He may be afraid to do so. It may be fears. Again, he may be overthinking it. It's weighing him down. He's moving slow. It's But he's still holding he's watching, he's observing, he's still holding his emotions back. Well, not much clarity, but we'll keep moving. Nine of Pentacles, feminine. Yep, fresh start, new beginning. On your own, what can you do for yourself? Where do you go from here? Wherever you want to plant your seed in, wherever you want to master the material world. Yeah. Two of Cups. Be patient for emotional connection. Yeah. The waiting, it's going to become burdensome. It's going to, put a lot on your plate, but, hey, you're trying to manifest in truth and clarity. Manifesting. You're trying to cut out heartbreak. You want truth and clarity about a heartbreaking situation. You're trying to follow your intuition. You're trying to bring in understanding. What's the Queen of Wands? Yeah, you're trying to draw in your emotional fulfillment with a new start, new beginning. What's the Hangman? Yep, not making any action, not making any choices towards love. As I said, almost at a full stop. You may not be investing emotionally into anything or anybody. You're moving quite slow. Knight of Cups in reverse, not investing, not opening up emotionally. You're blocked. You can't see any emotional prospects. You're holding yourself back. What's the Seven of Swords? Oh. The World in reverse. You're making moves behind the scenes. Let me see. You don't feel like the cycle has completed. What else? You're manifesting and building. You haven't completed the cycle of manifesting and building. Okay? What you're taking action towards. What's the Devil then? Obsession, possession, controlling, strong desire, strong will, strong hold. Internally you feel abandoned and you're just trying to draw in, you're trying to attract something. Queen of Wands. One more for the Devil, please. Yeah, your hidden desires, your hidden emotions, you want to move forward. Let's see, the Strength. You're healing. One more for the Strength card. Yeah, you're healing and you're doing the work. Okay, Death and Rebirth. Emotional confusion. You don't know what's going on. There's a transformation going on the outside. I'm just not sure about it. Healing. Four Swords. At a rest, at a pause. Consulting with a higher source. Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. At a crossroads. One more for that Five of Pentacles. Trying to get clear in mind. Trying to get messages. Trying to get downloads and understanding. Wanting a new beginning, trying to follow your intuition emotionally, your emotional intuition to, again, being free-flowing, spending time with friends, being happy, being abundant, collaborating emotionally. But again, this goes back to healing something. Yeah, reconciliation, you want to heal something. You both want to heal it. That's a lot. Wanting potential growth, wanting to offer up emotions, new beginnings in love, take a leap of faith and a judgment call, but you're tempering yourself to do so. Why does all these cards keep coming down? These are the same 4 cards. Okay, one more time. Temperance. Okay, we don't need 4 or 5 cards for Temperance. Can we get just 1 card for Temperance, please? We need another. I'll ask. Just 1 card for Temperance. Holding back. Okay, there we go. You're resisting. You're holding yourself back, though. All right, one more. Take care of yourself. King, Queen of Pentacles out. King, Queen of Wands out. Emperor, Empress out. Newly formed emotions. You're being patient to offer up a small amount of love, but you're stuck in your head. Why? One more. That's too many. One more. Maybe because of the stronghold of the desire to turn things around need to be healed. What's the Ten of Wands? Why do we have so many cards popping out? Ten of Wands. Oh, wow. We'll take them. King, Queen of Wands. Disappointed. It's like looking at the disappointment, wanting to take action, but it's still the patience, waiting for things to grow, mature, become a little bit more stable and grounded and rooted. It's a repetitive message here. Balance things out. You're fearful. You're scared to make a judgment call at this time, which requires balance, and you do need to be grounded in order to do so. What's the Empress card? Taking the leap of faith. Yeah, you're growing, you're expanding, and all the while you're wanting to, come offering up emotions and take the risk. However, you're stopping yourself. You're making a decision to be more disciplined. You gain enlightenment by not by not taking any action and getting more information in this rest period. You gain more traction and growth by not doing so. All right, Romance Angels. For masculine. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, your spiritual path, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So that goes back to balancing things out, laying a foundation, and not returning to the past. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So it's like we have to overcome those challenges at this time because it will be unrequited. If I haven't put an end to my ego, if I haven't surrendered my ego at this time, there's no hope for that. You can have all the chemistry and attraction you want, but my ego is going to be bigger than anything and everything on this table. So that goes back to the forgiving and learning, not returning to the past, not reflecting on the past, you can maintain your independence while you go through the transformation. You can, be self-indulgent, do all the other good stuff, but the conflict is somehow that the relationship is blocked, and it's blocked for a reason. Having that conflict of self is always one of the biggest blockages anybody can have within a relationship. It may not be perfect, but the relationship won't progress, come together, build, grow, or whatever else you want the relationship to do if you're still kind of struggling with your own battles. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. Underneath the deck, it says getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that goes back to wanting to take the leap of faith, but also grounding yourselves and being stable on your own. Nine of Pentacles on both sides. Needing to be stable for yourselves before you come towards each other and take that leap of faith and show emotions. You're kind of carrying the weight, balancing yourself out, growing and expanding while you are disappointed and wanting to take action. But it's like there's I'm disappointed, I want to get going, and I'm just gonna wait for my return on investment at this time. And it's not pushing forward, it's being tempered, it's holding back and taking care of yourself. It's you know that you need to, and you know that there's a lot of factors involved at this point. You got emotional, physical, mental. You have the actual 3D world, the actual world around you, surrounding other people, financial. You know, you got so many different moving pieces that you just can't expect it to fall into place. Let's get some romance angels for feminine. Release your ex. It's come to clear your energy. New love, a new person that stirs your romantic feelings. That you deserve love. You are lovable and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. You just have to have enough strength and courage to work on your own stability by yourself, feminine. I know that it can be burdensome being patient, waiting for your ships to come in. But all the while, you're just doing the work on yourself. You're just working on yourself. You're perfecting your craft. You're developing your golden touch. You're taking your time with yourself. Okay, you're getting clear about your heartbreak. You're understanding a lot more. You're actually doing what is healthiest for you. Because a lot of times, again, we're like, oh, I'm lonely, I'm bored, or this doesn't feel right. I don't like being by myself. Whatever the case, whatever those excuses are that make you feel like you need or have a control over you, right? It's self-sabotage, it's deceptive, and you need to be strong enough to overcome that, heal, and do some more work on yourself. But if those thoughts have not come up, I suggest kudos, keep doing it. Make a decision to hold back, to be strong, to be courageous. We got strength 3 times for feminine. Strength here, and strength there. Magician twice as well. We have a lot of willpower coming from feminine. I feel you'll be able to bring in what you want soon enough. I don't have any patient cards besides the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands just identify your expectations. You're waiting for things to come in. I don't say wait for it or expect anything. Just have faith along the way. And then it says religious factors to clarify. We got the pathway. It's like you're on the path to what you're guided to do, where you're led to go. And it is, yes, maintain your independence, make a head over heart decision to be single, to be stable on your own, balance out things so you can begin a new journey. It's not a matter of who finishes first, it's who finishes happy. Forgiving and learning, yeah, it'll be a sudden wealth of that. Once you forgive and release the past, you can't hold on to the past if you don't. You can't hold on to the past if you're expecting to move forward. Unrequited love with a mature woman. I feel with the bad health underneath the deck, he may feel like it'll be unrequited love. Maybe he's trying to protect the relationship in a way, trying to put an end to his ego, overcome those challenges. Again, that's still the main thing that he's focused on. But with the unrequited love and the mature woman, maybe he's maturing emotionally, balancing out emotionally. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Expectation. I feel like you do expect or anticipate the ability to go ahead and explore them, but I feel like you're coming from a grounded place. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. There's some change coming. Wedding. Expect the unexpected income. Coffin. Transformation. Endings. The child. Going on this journey. Putting in the work. Yeah. Going on a journey to put in the work. Put in the effort. What's to release your ex? Wealthy man. That's the King of Pentacles for me. Gain your stability, gain your abundance back. Use your strength to clear your energy. You deserve love. Boom. Marriage. You are lovable and you are worth marriage. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. However, you may feel like it has been some type of interruption. Things have been taken away from you in some type of way. Something about a courtship. Lovers. Great fortune. All right. I feel like that's what you're trying to be strong through, trying to be optimistic as well. I think it does require a lot of strength to be patient and wait. It does require a lot of courage and willpower to carry a heavy burden on your own within a relationship. Trying to be stable, trying to be independent and get new beginnings on your own. For masculine. One more for masculine. Okay. So it says dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things come to light, adapt, change, heal. And that's where I'm thinking, overcoming those challenges, balancing himself out during a transformation, a transformative period. We do have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. He's walking the solo path right now. Externally, he may try and become a little bit more open, but internally, he's still trying to gain some type of control and introspection. So it's still a battle of internal and external. We got talking, interested in conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering, may want to talk, may want to communicate. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. I do feel like that's his attempt right now, is to grow and transform his life. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in his head. That goes to the nostalgia, still missing, kind of weighing options, trying to feel a little bit hopeful, mutual, snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Heart with a key, welcome in love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I think there's many options while you guys are transforming, choices to make. Keep in mind this year is 2022, which is the choices. All year you're going to be faced with choices, decisions to be made, and paths and directions to be taken, and a lot of that is going to determine where you wind up. You can make decisions daily, you can make choices daily, and the small ones add up to the big ones. You can make a bunch of little decisions, and that could dramatically change the direction of your life, the course of it. So that's going back to waiting, overcoming fears, balancing yourself, being a little bit more grounded, consulting a higher source, seeing things from a different perspective. Is just knowing that the bigger picture isn't the immediate result, right? On the grand scheme of things, I can pull one card and get one drop of the bucket out of the entire situation. So never just go for right now. Look at for the long term. Look at the end game, the long game, right? Moving on. We got the mirror, mirroring each other. Self-image, relationship, reflect our wounds and introspection. We got Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change, mind. And it's like you do want to take a leap of faith and offer love, but you also are taking action and just kind of doing things behind the scenes, because I have it for both of you guys. Yeah. Moon energy, Seven of Swords energy, showing for both masculine and feminine, just might I add. We have the Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. That I feel like that would be another form of strength. Out here. That's just my personal opinion. You take that how it resonates. If you like, we got mask, not showing true feelings, high personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. Now, I don't feel like it's gaslighting. I feel like you're being strategic. You feel left out in the cold. You want to bring in what you want, your desires, but again, you're hiding that emotion. So that goes back to the mask, moon, and the Seven of Swords. Definitely some things behind the scenes that you're not revealing, but it's you showing strength and courage and healing and doing the work. We got addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has block, restraint. So that goes back to the Two of Swords and the strength. Maybe unable to see some things clearly, make a clear decision, so you are holding yourself back. You got coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So that may be you trying to go with the flow, manifest what you actually want, trying to bring in your desires, your emotional fulfillment, and just being happier, which is why you're healing and doing the work. Um, Abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. And that goes back to the Queen of Wands and the Magician. The both of them showing up as energies give me powerful energy, because it's like I know what I want, I'm going to go after it, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to manifest my butt off in order to achieve it. Okay, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to grow. I'm going to get stable. I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to heal. I'm going to do my inner work. And it's just like, it's you knowing what you need to do. You're being strong in action, in mindset, in thought, in emotion. You're gaining that stability to get and achieve what you want. So kudos, feminine, hats off. But pretty much that's all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.